Hey everyone, I'm John Sisson, and today we're taking a look at the HVL F43M flash. The HVL F43M is Sony's mid-range flash, which was announced in June 2013. It sits above the HVL F20M and sits below the top-of-the-line HVL F60M. It's designed primarily to be used with Sony's A-mount cameras, but can also be used with a few select NEX cameras or E-mount cameras, and a few Cybershots and Handycams. Stay tuned because in this review I'll be going through its build, handling, features, performance, and of course, my personal thoughts on it. The flash has an old plastic body with the front showing an AF assist lamp and an LED light, which I'll touch on a bit later. Unlike the previous generation flash, the HVL F43M has Sony's new multi-interface shoe that essentially gets rid of the old Minolta hot shoe that were on previous Sony cameras. If you happen to have an older Sony camera with the Minolta type hot shoe, you can still use this flash, but you will need to get an adapter to mount it. And the good thing is that you still have automated and complete control. Just be sure to lock the flash by sliding the lever to the right, or else it will fall off. Like the HVL F60M, this is also weather resistant, which means you can shoot comfortably in wet and dry conditions. And you can see the evidence of that with the rubber seals underneath the battery compartment. The flash weighs approximately 355 grams and takes 4 AA batteries. It has a built-in wide panel for lenses wider than 24mm and a bounce sheet which helps direct some of the flash forward. It can tilt down 8 degrees and upward to 150 degrees. Now the great thing about this flash, and something that's unique to a select group of Sony flashes, is a feature called Quick Shift Bounce. This basically means that you can rotate the flash head 90 degrees left or right and have an even distribution of light going to your subject as if you were shooting in landscape. Now this is great for portraits and a simple but brilliant design that Sony has incorporated into its flash. With this accessory, Sony has also incorporated an LED light, which is very useful for people that want to switch between photos and videos without having to carry a standalone flash and video light. To turn it on, all you have to do is press the LED light button located at the bottom of the flash and you're good to go. To adjust it, press the up and down arrow on the keypad on the back of the flash. The LED light is rated to be 400 lux, which is useful if your subject isn't too far away in low light conditions. Here is a quick demo to show you how powerful this light is, from weakest to strongest. The flash has a very intuitive menu system, so you can change a variety of settings on the fly. Although this may be a bit intimidating for a first-time user, so playing around and experimenting with each function will help you familiarize yourself with this accessory. To give you a quick crash course with the button layout, selecting the mode button will switch between modes from wireless flash to standard. TTL, which stands for through the lens, is pretty much an automated setting, and pressing it again will manually allow you to change your settings. Pressing the zoom button will change how wide your flash fires, and the light bulb button will turn on the backlight for when you're shooting in the dark. And you also have a test flash. The HVL F43M is a valuable accessory, especially if you just want to get into flash photography and want more creative freedom with controlling the light. Having a built-in LED light can be useful for stills and videos, and Quick Shift Bounce is by far one of the most useful features to have in a flash, especially if you shoot a lot of portraits. After using this flash for a few events, I've managed to get about 250 to 300 shots on a full charge of batteries. The recycle time has been fairly quick, recycling in less than 1 second, and the flash metering system has been spot on 99% of the time. Bear in mind that the shots per charge and your recycling times do vary depending on your flash output and the amount of time that your LED light remains on. I haven't experienced any overheating issues thus far, but if you do, there'll be a thermometer that'll be flashing on your LCD screen when the flash will refuse to fire. So I suggest turning off the flash until it cools down. I'd highly recommend this flash, especially if you want to just get into flash photography, but if you require something with more power and features, the HVL F60M may be something that you might want to consider. Now, if you have any questions, please feel free to leave a comment below. And if you already own one, let me know what you think of it. And remember to like and subscribe to my channel for more Sony camera reviews and tutorials. You can also follow me on Facebook and Instagram for more photo updates. Now, until then, happy shooting and thanks for watching.